Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Thursday morning to you. Bit of a great downpour here in Swansea, but never mind. We're on a Thursday, it's on a Mindset Thursday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And the question today is, how powerful is your mind? And you think, how powerful is the mind? That's a good question, actually. Because our mind, we have said so many times before, we are a mind with a body, not a body with a mind. Our mind controls our entire body. It gets everything working and going forward. It says actually our mind, actually subconscious, actually performs 10 quadrillion acts per second, just keeping our whole body working, from all our lungs, our cells, make sure we're regenerating new cells. We're actually protecting ourselves from bacteria, so we're killing bacteria. We're we're providing power to all our organs, controlling our organs, doing the blood cells, doing bone growth, repairs. Amazing, and that's all done with our mind, with 10 quadrillion acts per second. I mean, just take like all our lungs, all our heart, everything. Just take our heart. Our heart, on average, beats 60 beats per second. So if you think that's got to beat 60 beats per second, so if you imagine your hand, you do your hand like beats, do that for 60 in a second, and imagine your heart is doing that 24 hours a day. Could be up to sort of 90, 100 years, depending on how long you live. And that's doing that permanently. The heart is permanently working, permanently pumping. Well, your subconscious is controlling that, is actually sending electrical impulses to get your heart beating, to keep it continually going, and then it gets the blood flow around the whole body. So that's just one act, just how our mind actually powers our body. And I said it powers every single organ, your lungs, cleaning your lungs out, your kidneys. Every part of our body is all controlled by our mind, which actually does it all and keeps us all going and working. And I said once you break something, it then sells more blood cells, more oxygen to that area to repair it. So it's doing that as well. And it's amazing. But I said our mind is such an amazing supercomputer. But that actually only takes, they say, they've worked out roughly about 5% on automatic pilot to keep our body all working. The whole mind's being used. There's many millions of neurons and connections up there. But our body, the basics to keep us working normally only takes about 5% of its overall capacity, which means there's 95% of capacity we could use, which we don't use, because we just do things on automatic pilot every day. We get up, we clean our teeth, have breakfast, have food, go to work, do our bits, just on automatic pilot. We're not actually challenging our brain to do anything. So to actually use that extra 95% means you could actually potentially do whatever you want to do, but it's all down to our mind. And this is a great saying, what you think about, you bring about. But it takes time to stop, think what we want, write it down, act on it, so you're actually taking actual physical action towards that thing, and then in time you will have it. And that's just how things work with our mind, because our mind is a supercomputer of total untapped potential. And if we start to use it for what we want in life, we actually take the time to stop and think about what we want, we can then take action, work out how we're going to get it, and move towards achieving it. And that's just immense power, which we all have, but most of us don't even use it. Most of us just carry on through a daily routine of going to work, doing stuff, doing this, maybe complaining a bit, thinking it's not very good. And we're not using the one thing we've got, a supercomputer. We've had it since birth. It's been evolving over billions of years. It's got an amazing amount of power in there. And we're not even using it. We're not even just sticking it on automatic pilot. So it keeps this whole body working, which is good to have the body working. But there is so much more stuff it can do. And it's just amazing the power we have in our mind, to healing ourselves, to doing anything, really, anything that's been developed, that's built, that's made, anywhere in the entire world. First of all, was someone's thought originally, and then they put it into action, and then it became a reality into the world today. So it's our thoughts that give us so much power, so much stuff that we want to do in our lives. But I say it's thoughts, then action, and then you'll get what you want. And that's just an amazing way to think that we have the power in our minds. So is their mind a powerful thing? It's a bloody powerful thing, yes. Have yourself a good day today, whatever you're doing. All the best for now.